this is Paul. Welcome back to my channel, the Regular Paladin. Today is Thursday, therefore it's going to be a day of cast overviews or predictions. And today I'm going to predict something. Okay, tomorrow I think probably I'll upload a reaction video on Stranger Things trailer reaction. So today I wanted to talk about what are my predictions for that season. So tomorrow I'll probably shrink up the reaction video to just me reacting to the trailer instead of talking about whatever there is in the trailer. So if you haven't seen the trailer, please go watch it on your own. It's really awesome, and I think they released it in Comic-Con, and pretty much what they have shown is this in the last season. Okay, in the last episode you might have seen the young guy who was in the other side of the dimension got something back. He was alright at that moment, but he came back with something on the other side, and he still has a connection with the other side, and he still is problematic. Now they cut off from there, and in this trailer they would showcase that he still has visions of that dimension, and he still goes to that transic state where he sees things in a black and white way, and he starts to lose his mind. Now this is classic example of PTSD, and he suffers from PTSD and post-traumatic stress disorder. If you don't know about it, if you have been through something traumatic, it will haunt you forever, and that boy is in that state of mind. Now in the last season they wouldn't showcase this because it was a build up to this next season, and in this season we could have easily seen that from the trailer itself. Like he's constantly getting visions, and he doesn't want to get this vision, but he still gets this vision, and he would at one point in the trailer he would even cry to his mother that there are voices and they don't go away, and after a while he just loses his mind and he starts to write stuff that he gets from these kind of visions, and then he just isolates himself into a single room, and then everyone else starts to panic that all right, now that's not something that we want to see, and he will be even taken to a medical doctor to showcase that okay, this is the problem and what can you do. And they would try that off in the trailer. They would showcase like he left his town, that he left his friends, but something has happened to him, and that's gonna be the starting point of the show. Now I wonder, this show is going to be releasing on Halloween, entire episodes, and they showcased the Halloween costumes in the show. Like the 4 guys will go on a trick-or-treating, and they will find something in a dumpster and they will investigate about it. So I think that's going to be the starting point of the show, or the first few minutes of the trailer they will be going to an arcade where they will just play games, and then this guy will get visions, and the hero will be like, okay, are you fine or not, buddy? Let's just tell me right now. And so I think the build-up is going to be this or that, and I think at one point he's going to leave town, and that's gonna get crazy because he was not present during the last season that much. If you understand, like he was not important. They said the only character that are important was Eleven and all the friends trying to find this guy. Now this guy is important in this season because he's the one that has the visions, and he's the one that is seeing something that is going to attack them. But if he is taken to a different place, if he's been in a bad mood, I don't know if they will showcase him that much. They will go to someone else like the hero, or how Eleven escapes that dimension. That's also in the trailer. I just want to see it with you guys and react with you guys because that's so amazing sequence. So I think that's gonna be also one of the plot points. But I think the show is progressively expanding. In the first season, if you guys would have seen it, like they would just one thing that is important, to escape this dimension and to showcase how Eleven is powerful. So these two are the only dimension that the show took us in. So the Eleven getting accustomed to everything, she finding herself normal, was all fine and good, but in the end point was her powers being so powerful that it even destroyed the demons and put her into that dimension, saving the boy. So that was the main thing. So Eleven and that boy moving towards one another was the main point of that storyline, and I think they are trying to expand from that. Okay, it's all fine and good. early gone to the side of ET there, but now I'm gonna go back to my roots, my style of writing, and I'm gonna change it up a bit. I'm gonna expand into all of these zones. Like, we didn't actually get into a lot of people's mind. Like, the sheriff was actually a great character, but we didn't get to enjoy him because he was all the time he was obsessed by the death of his child and how we shouldn't let that happen for others. I got pissed off at that, but they should have showed him a little bit more, and I would have liked to see a lot of other characters even a little bit expanded. That's what I'm saying. They had their screen time, that's nothing, but their characters expansion was not there in that season. But in this season, what I can see from the 2 minutes trailer, okay, that's 2 minutes trailer, but I can see a lot. Okay, if you guys have seen the show, you would understand what I'm talking about and where I come from. But if you don't, then go watch the trailer again and just pause on the right moment and see, okay, this can happen like that, this can happen like that. All right, so I can understand as well. So I think they are expanding the show, and they want to make more seasons because the season 1 was highly rated and highly successful, so they don't want to just give up on season 2 or season 3. That doesn't make any sense. So they are going to make more seasons, and they are expanding the story. Like, I saw the sister being the pregnant or whatever. She's just fighting her love for two guys, and the hero fighting is after his loss of 11, he's trying to accommodate the lifestyle. And we haven't even talked about the parents. They haven't even shown them in the trailer, except for the boy who got lost, because her mother was an important role in the first season. So she was showcased really well. Well, she's getting scared, and then she's like, holy shit, this happened to my son again. I can't accept this fact. And she's like, whatever it is, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save my son. That's all recommended and well, but I don't know how they will handle her as a character and how she will progress through the show. I have no idea. And that's a prediction that I want to see in the show, like my predictions coming true, how it starts, how it goes. And I think the end will be, I don't think 11 will come off in the start of the show or in the middle of the show. I think that will be the end plot point, or at least that's what I think. This boy is important in this exceptional season. And in this kind of like 10 or 13 episode shortened version of anything, I hope that 11 is just coming out of that dimension in the last episode, in the finale, because to set up a third season thing. If that's the case, then my prediction is right. If not, she will come in the first episode or second episode, and she will try to find these guys, and these guys will fight their own battles, and then they both will get connected in the end and fight the common enemy. But I don't think that's going to happen. This time around, they are going to fight the enemy themselves without 11, or the hero might go into his adventure on his own to find 11 and his friend, and to help his friend, and something bad happens when the adults are pushed into it as well. But 11, if she comes back as the main role, I would be pleasantly surprised, but not to a point where I won't watch the show or not, because it's my favorite show. But it's just my prediction, guys. I think 11 would come off in the end finale. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments down below, and like this video if you like this video. Share the video with your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel for English movies, TV shows, reviews, reaction, predictions, overviews, and everything. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Surely leave a comment on how do you think the show is going to progress in the second season, or what are the things that you are predicting. Not just like you are expecting things, just make that expectations into predictions and say it to me in the comment section so we can have a conversation there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.